For a sec, we were asking about, did you feel like he kept the same energy about the accusation about the fight in Mexico?
Yeah, nah. I feel like he didn't keep the same energy. I feel like he was talking crazy on Twitter, trying to spread this rumor, trying to see if it pick up. And he know the truth. He know that my resume speaks for itself. There's no blemishes on my record, nothing like that. And come on now, losing in Mexico, that was part of my building stage. So, but I mean, it was a good try. He's doing what he got to do to try to get under my skin, try to build a fight. So, I'll take my hat off to him for that.
Between the talk of your upbringing and accusing you of the fight in Mexico, is he like tugging on Superman's cape, making it?
Yeah, I mean, he throwing rocks, trying to hide his hand. He say something on Twitter and then get in person. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, he say something on Twitter and then get in person, and it be different energy. So it is what it is.
What's your response? What's your response to Regis saying that you only wanted to fight him after seeing his lackluster performance?
Yeah, no, that's not true. You pull up the receipts. I wanted to fight him. I called him out before that fight. It's just all aligned now that I'm a free agent. Well, I was a free agent, and now that I'm with Matchroom, it all came to fruition. It was organic, but it is what it is. I'm willing to fight the best fighters in the world. I've been saying this for a while now, so I'm not like I'm not picking fights. I'm trying to fight the best fighters in the world.
Shakur called you a duck for offering him a 75-25 split. Your response to Shakur is?
Shakur know what time it is with me. At the end of the day, he know that my offer was legitimate, and if he wanted to really believe in himself, if he believed that I was everything that he claimed that I was, then he would have took the fight. It was most money that he would have ever made, and it's that he would have made all his fights put together with that 25%, and that's facts. That's 100%. And if he felt like I was so easy, so green, whatever he says, a bitch, then he would have took the fight, and he would have had a shot at the undisputed titles like I did.
Winning the fights is the most important thing, but do you feel like what you showed in the press conference, going back and forth, giving fans something to talk about,
No, I mean,
that's important too?
I mean, of course, it's important, but I finally got somebody that actually, is willing to, go back and forth and willing to, he may not believe that I'm what I say I am, that I am the real deal. So, I got somebody on the other side that don't believe that, and I need to prove to them.
What's your thought?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on maybe sharing the night with Floyd Mayweather? He might be fighting on Showtime the same night.
That's cool. At the end of the day, it's boxing. Floyd been in the sport for a while now. It's my time. Whether he's fighting on that night or not, I think a lot of people still gonna tune in because it's a real fight right here. This is big time boxing. The best fighting the best. So yeah.
Do you feel like, not again to touch on that point, not just winning the fights, but doing what you did outside? That's how you feel the shoes of a Floyd Mayweather. Not even his shoes, but just that vacant spot of the American star.
I don't know. I just want to keep beating whoever they put in front of me. It doesn't matter about none of that. It matter to me. Most is winning, going in the ring, and a guy could talk all day and go in there and put on a bad performance or not look good. So my goal is to go in there, put on the best performance, get better and better each fight, and go in there and beat Regis progress.
You still have 3 belts at 135. Does that mean you still considering moving back down to 135 to fight Gervonta Davis or Shakur?
Yeah, my belts. I still keep my belts there for a reason. I've asked to sanction anybody so I can have my belts there. I think those fights could happen in the future. But my main focus right now is Regis progress. Becoming a 2 divisions world champion.
The San Francisco Bay Area has not had a big boxing event since the underworld days. How does it feel to bring big time boxing back to the Bay Area?
Yeah, it's a blessing to be able to be that guy to bring it back. I always said I was gonna bring big boxing back to the Bay Area, and I'm happy that it's finally coming to fruition. I'm excited to put on a great performance and see the Bay Area come out and support.
And somewhat of a follow-up to that question, before the presser, the promoter said this is not a Devin Haney homecoming, but this is a big fight coming to San Francisco. But it is somewhat twofold. Is there any pressure with that? How are you feeling going into
No
this?
pressure. No, this fight I'm finally gonna have my people there to support me. I've been getting booed and crowd been against me for some fights now. So it feels good that I'm gonna have that support with my people embracing me. But at the end of the day, I still got to go in there and take care of business and put on a good performance.
What are your thoughts about the alleged hometown curse? You see Prograis perform, Katie Taylor in the hometown. Believe any of that?
I mean, there's so many great fighters that performed at home. I mean, we could look at the ones that didn't do well, but so many, great fighters have, brought back big-time boxing home and put on a great performance. I'm looking at the greats.
You beat Regis, and since you already beat Loma, do you believe that you should be considered the fight of the year?
Hell yeah. After this, definitely was the kind of performance I'm going to put on. I feel like I definitely should be fighter of the year. Last year, I was runner-up for it. The ball got it, right? I think
People got it for beating Canelo and Zerba.
Yeah, so, which I'm not mad at that. But this year, I think I deserve it after this win, especially with type of performance.
Crawford wants to move up 3 divisions to fight Canelo. What's your thoughts on that, and who do you favor in that fight if Bud does move up?
Oh, man, they make weight classes for a reason. But, he's daring to be great. Got to respect it.
Hey, Devin, how important is it to show kids from the same place that you come from that they can do the same thing that you've done?
Man, it's very important. People, these my people, these guys. I want to inspire the kids, before me. I mean, the kids, after me. That, you can make it on the big stage and bring it back. That's why we made a lot of the tickets also affordable for the people that can't. That so people can come and see it and be a part of this event. It's a big event. I'm their guy, and I just want to show them that.
Devin, Eddie, he said, because I know you signed with him for this fight, but he's got an option to match kind of thing for a second fight. He said Ryan Garcia, you and Ryan March, that sounds like that's what he wants to make next. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, of course, that's a fight that Eddie wants to make. We got to see so many big fights out there, 135, 140. We got to see what aligns, but it all starts with December 9th. Me and Regis Prograis, me being victorious. Inshallah, once I come out victorious, then we'll see.
If it comes down to Bob offering you a T.O. fight and Eddie offering you Ryan, does it just come down to what's the bigger check?
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to what makes sense. Those are two huge fights. Obviously, T.O. is more legacy belts, whatever. But I also got the belts already at 135. Of course, I want to get the belts, but right now, it's what makes the most sense to me.
Thank you.
You've had as a free agent, just being able to come on and just kind of control
Yeah, I mean, that
your
was a
career,
goal.
not hide behind the
That was a goal, with doing co-promotional, deals to be able to, make the biggest fights happen, go from network to network to make the biggest fights happen, and not letting that across the street, turn stop me from being great.
Devin, this is your first fight at 140. How does it train? How is it training different rather than 140?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good training for 140. I'm eating a lot more. I'm getting bigger, but 135 was hard for me to make. But 140 won't be easy either. I'm a big guy. I'm getting bigger. My body's maturing. My muscles are filling out. So even though I'm moving up in weight, it still won't be easy.
Devin, do you feel like you got more power?
Yeah, I feel much stronger. But also, I haven't done the weight cut yet, so I got to see how I feel once I do the weight cut.
You been laying the sparring partners out?
I've been doing good at sparring. I go in the gym, go and spar and work.